What on earth? They were not only dating, but they were filing the K-1 visa, and her contention is that I didn't think it was serious? They're done. Over. Kaput. Dunzo. No more Julie and Brandon. Or at least they're going to have a hard time digging out of this hole because the trust is going to be pretty much gone. But before we get to that, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, share with your friends, and if you want to support the channel, drop a super thanks. I appreciate all the support. Y'all are awesome, great, and fantastic. Let's get right into it because this show never seems to disappoint with the madness that ensues. A lot of it might be fake, but some of it might be real. Either way, it's entertaining to say the least.
As long as this for 5 years ago.
It's 5 years.
And I think brand not serious relationship is gonna be just dating and anything.
Does he know that?
And I never thinking I will be moved to here. I think this is just nothing serious.
You didn't think so the whole excuse for why I cheated. Now let's keep in mind this was 5 years ago. For one, why did you want to bring this up now? I mean, I'm all for complete transparency in a relationship because communication is very important, but there is the question of why now? Oh, I'm sorry, she was completely hypnotized. That's the excuse. The lady's hypnotism worked and it just all came out. What can you say? She was not in control of this. Although she should have said this years ago when all this happened, that she was thinking about leaving him for her ex-boyfriend, and she didn't think it was serious. Does Brandon know that? Because he sure as hell looked like he was serious the whole damn time.
Why after like 5 years?
It's make me feel...
Good question.
Feel guilty.
Oh, okay.
And because we start trying to save our relationship and talk with therapist, when them trying to go in so deeply, and trying to figure out every problem, that's what make me like want to be opening.
Because he wants to go deep and figure out all these problems. And hypnotism works. If you haven't figured it out already, the hypnotherapist is the genius of the show. Her therapy is the only one that works. Bring her back, pay her all the money. Or it could be simply that, well, we're trying to get some views, we're trying to get some ratings, we're trying to remain relevant. You make your own decisions. Listen, the hypnotherapist in this is just hilarious. It cracks me up every time that any of these therapists seem like they're, actually competent in their craft or actually feel like they're competent in whatever they say their craft is. They may just be paid actors. But either way, it does beg the question, why now? I mean, what's the point? Because you were working on your relationship, so you waited till the hypnotism exercise? It's possible that she just wanted to get this off her chest and she took this as an opportunity because she was hypnotized. But in reality, it's just something that, she had to release. And at this point, 5 years later, who is it hurting? You're the one getting the relief. It's really just hurting Brandon at this point.
We were long distance and everything was new. I really did want to be the right guy and do the right thing.
Did you now?
And then I it all up when I did that.
Oh, okay. He looks sincere, or he looks like he's trying to sell it. Now, what does that face say to you? That face says to me, I'm trying to sell it. Look at me. I'm serious. I'm a serious person right now. He's trying to sell the fact that he feels bad. And she even goes on to say, you know what? He's apologized a lot, but I really feel like this was serious. I really feel like this one really mattered. No, this is the I'm serious face. Believe me. That's what he's trying to say. He doesn't feel bad about what he did. He never stopped doing it. It never ended. He still messages whatever girls he wants to, whatever cam girls that are going to send him nudes, whatever. He never stopped. The guy got a problem. He ain't looking for a damn relationship. Now, Sophia definitely's got her own problems. Don't get me wrong. She's not perfect either. She is definitely a look at me girl. But in this case, he's the one with the issue with getting text and still cheating at this point.
Tracy, apologize. Sorry.
Yes?
And I love you.
Oh, okay. That's
Love you
nice.
too.
Now give me my damn hand back. He said, talking about cheating, his thing that he discovered, although he was clearly playing it up. He didn't really believe in the hypnotism thing, or he wasn't trying to sell it for the camera like some of the others were. But in this case, I apologize, Stacy. I am sorry for what I've done. He grabs her hand for about 2 seconds, then immediately pulls it away. I mean, he's definitely not the most lovey-dovey guy, but maybe he's sincere in his apology. He's kind of just deadpan all the time, so I wonder.
Like really been upset recently is, this whole Sophie in Vegas.
Yes.
And then I like replay it, and would I, do something different there?
Would you?
I mean, no.
No, absolutely not. I wouldn't do a thing differently. This guy's, I'm thinking, I'm just reflecting, going over it, and I was thinking the whole Sophie thing with Vegas. Would I do anything differently? Hell no, I wouldn't do anything differently. Ain't nothing gonna change with what I did. I didn't do nothing wrong. This lady's crazy. That's basically what he's saying here. So, kind of funny. Gotta love that interaction. He's like, I ain't buying none of this crap that you're selling here. He is strictly there, like I said, for publicity, getting people to look up his companies, whatever he does, get the free selling point. There's no reason he is with Natalie. None at all. He knows she's crazy. Maybe he's just trying to sleep with her occasionally, but damn, you can find another crazy one if you want that's maybe slightly less crazy if that's all you're looking for. Either way, he's a piece of garbage, but pretty funny though sometimes.
And we have a very bad argument that day, and I
like every time with Gino and Jasmine.
ended up spending Christmas by myself in a cheap hotel room.
Okay. This is what she's going over, that she had the epiphany during their hypnotherapy session, by the way.
I was going through a lot of emotional pain.
Yes,
because
yes.
It was my first Christmas
Oh.
away from my family and my country.
Okay.
So what I did differently was that I opened my heart to him, and I let him know like what would make me feel less sad.
So what she discovered was that you made me feel sad, Gino, but what would make me feel less sad is if we didn't argue, and you didn't make me mad. So this whole thing is, she completely flipped it and made it about her, and how if he didn't do something differently, it would be better, but I didn't want to be alone for Christmas. Great exercise here, Jasmine. You made it about yourself. Is anyone shocked? No.
So even if we end up together or not, I'm begging you to please forgive me for everything.
What? What's she talking?
And I would always love you. You know, I will always love you.
And then she promptly says, so please sleep with me. He's like, no, Jasmine, I told you. I need to feel emotionally connected, Jasmine. Give me my hat back. I mean, this guy's a man-child. Now, she is trying to sell it and be the actress that she wants to be or whatever, and he's just being this child over in the corner that's just pouting with his finger in his ears like la 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 la. That's what he is all the time. And she is the most disingenuous person I have ever seen, just trying to sell it all the time, like trying to get in people's ear, talk to them, trying to twist everything to her manipulative way, and when it gets down to it, if she wants to look better, she'll try to manipulate the situation in that. Do I really think that she sincerely means what she says there and saying, I will always love you, Gino. I always love you. Please forgive me. She doesn't think she did anything wrong. Why would she be asking for forgiveness?
You know, and sometimes Jasmine and I will fight.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be profound coming from Gino.
I said, we'll just go back to Panama.
No, Gino. Why, Gino? Why would you tell her to... Wait, what? His whole thing is, I would tell her to go back to Panama when we have a fight. Like, my God. I don't know if he's... Now, she goes the route of, there's more to the story. What are you saying? You know, she thinks he's hiding, cheating. Maybe, but she definitely cheated too. So, like 1,000,000 times, I'm sure. So, whatever. But this is the reality of this, is like, are you trying to, is this a whole storyline in the show, like he couldn't come up with something or whatever? Or was he just really lacking because he doesn't think he ever did anything wrong? So he came up with, I told you to go back to Brazil. Like, yeah, you probably tell her that about 5 times a day, just like she calls you a worthless piece of garbage about 5 times a day. You didn't have anything better, Gino?
Number 1, show you the power of your own mind.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
I also want to point out the second part of the important part of this
was
it? Instead of the, you did this, you did that, and always it's our partner's problem. Come back to yourself.
Come back.
Own your part in it.
Own it.
And once you take ownership of that, watch your relationship change.
Whoa. So is this what they're really paying the therapist for? To tell you something that you could get off a quick Google search of, hey, what are the best things to improve my relationship with my significant other? Like, oh, well, you need to take accountability for your own actions, and you need to be able to communicate. Okay, can you go deeper, therapist person that's probably getting paid $1,000 an hour? Good God, we're starting a petition. I'm joining the show. I'm doing the therapy sessions. Screw these people.
Toxic.
Oh, toxic.
Everything could happen. We not
Yes.
have sex. We
Oh,
not talking with each
what?
other. We not honest
Yeah,
with
but
each other.
that's your the sex thing's on you.
She really threw that in his face. She said, it's toxic. We no have sex. And he's like, that's you. 5 times a day, I'm happy. What are you talking about? And she guarantee if there's an extended clip or anything like that, or if it goes back to it later, she'll be like, well, you fell asleep the other night. And he should probably say, yeah, because you had to have a party and I was drunk. Sorry, but I didn't even want to have a party. Because this is all, it's like, let me see how I can just push back a little bit because I'm trying to take the attention off of me because I just admitted that I wanted to leave you because I didn't think you were serious.
Definitely dating, and we were already filing K1 visa when that happened.
What on earth? They were not only dating, but they were filing the K1 visa, and her contention is that I didn't think it was serious? Is she really going that route now of saying, I thought you were just not going to show up. I thought you weren't going to ever see you again. Y'all filed the paperwork and you didn't think there was a little inkling of maybe seriousness there? She is definitely trying to do some revisionist history because she came out with something that's huge, whether it's to try to get it off to her chest, to relieve herself of some guilt, whatever it is, and now she's trying to revamp it a little bit to make herself feel less bad.
Turn it in your hand.
It's like,
Just turn the thing in your hand. Yeah.
Yes, turn it.
Yeah.
Rob,
Hold on, let go.
oh my God, you made
What
a
is she
fire.
freaking out about?
You burnt it.
No, this is the best way.
Yes.
This is the best one.
Yes,
That is disgusting.
What? The devil is inside that one. Making s'mores, if you don't know that burning your marshmallow a little bit, then I swear I'm calling an exorcist. There's something wrong with you. I'm being, of course, I'm over exaggerating if you don't like that. But come on, you gotta burn it a little bit. I mean, damn, this lady can't even deal with the right way to cook a marshmallow. Got
We
problems.
don't really have anything like that in England, which I thought I'd really like it, but it's honestly disgusting.
Oh, she going to hell. She said no to she said no to the s'more. She said we ain't having that. It's chocolate and marshmallow and graham crackers. What's not to like? Then you got this absolutely insane person who charred a potato and is just nibbling on a completely burnt charred potato. But yet, Sophie wants to talk about how the burned marshmallow is got problems. These people, you know what? They don't need couples therapy. They need some individual therapy. They need to work on themselves first because I figured it out with this Campfire situation here. They have serious mental problems in themselves they need to work out.
I think she was being the bigger person. She
Bigger
came
person,
over
a
and
nice person,
yes.
and
make
that.
up for all the drama and everything.
yes.
And everything.
He's just repeating everything she says.
I respect her for that. So
And that I respect for that. That I'm going to talk like a doll with her. Like I'm going
adult,
like a doll, like
adult.
the doll.
Adult. So Jasmine came to the table and sits down and all of a sudden decides because she had an enlightening experience today in hypnotherapy because we're really selling this thing. But she decided she's going to come and apologize to Florian and say what she did on some level was wrong. They had a decent conversation. Good for them. Problem is whenever Jasmine's doing crap like that, she's trying to manipulate something. At the end, Florian said he's going to talk to Gino. Maybe that's the case. Maybe she's got something else in mind and going to kind of ease in there and then lure Stacy away or whatever she's trying to do. There is some manipulation going on. Jasmine has never done something like this just out of the goodness of her heart. I think there's a black hole there. She's just trying to play people.
Deal with your own problems
Yes.
with your husband.
So Jasmine also decided to go to the campfire and really poke the bear when it comes to Josh and Natalie. And, then Natalie actually has some slight insight, which we don't see much from her, but saying, I think she's just trying to, really get into everyone else's business instead of dealing with her own husband. 100% true. Or just be because she likes the drama and Jasmine just wants to get stuff started, which would not shock me either.
I die. It's boring. I mean, it's a game. Love is a game. Who wins is great. I mean, it's like a chess. Do you play chess? I like to play.
And then she just said the quiet part out loud, which is like she likes to play games. So even Natalie is trying to get in on the manipulativeness. Not as much as Jasmine, but she's like, I just have fun. I like to play games. Like talking about taking things seriously and things of that nature. Until you say something that really makes her mad. And then she gets that psycho look in her eyes. And it's, it's like you don't know what she's going to do, but it's not going to be good.
I left him over. He's still doing it during therapy. Like, he's not trying. Still doing all that. He apologized yesterday. Yeah. And then, look, also, I found this.
What is it? What is it?
Swipe. He's not trying to marry me.
Oh, I'm guessing it's some nude pictures or something like that. But apparently, Rob has been texting other women the whole time, according to her. So he's not even in this at all. Of course, they did come in saying they weren't together. So is anyone really shocked that he's really doing some of the same stuff? I never thought he was going to stop doing it because he was never ready for a relationship. Rob thought he's God's gift to women. He still thinks he's God's gift to women. Problem is, the only women that want something to do with Rob is Sophie from another country and then random cam girls online who just want money from you. So, should you feel that good about yourself, Rob? Or maybe you're just a piece of garbage. But I guess we'll see next time how bad it really is. I'm sure it's not good. But it's going to get crazy, crazier and crazier before it gets better because none of them are going to end up in a happy place. It's just going to be, you cheated on me, you cheated on me, you lied, you lied. I don't think anyone's really going to end up unscathed in this, but we'll see. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, drop a super thanks if you want to support the channel, share with your friends. I appreciate all the support. Y'all are awesome, and I will see y'all next time.